Hello and welcome to this video today on YouTube. Um, Today I'm gonna do things a little bit differently. So first off, I'm using a piece of software called Evernote, which is right there. As you can see, that's Evernote. And I'm going to be talking about screencasting using Screenflow, which is made by Telestrem. And the purpose of today's video is to show you how I'm going to repurpose my blog posts so that I turn them into YouTube videos and eventually into podcasts. And I'm going to show you my website. Okay, so first of all, I said this was Evernote. So Evernote is a piece of software that I use for a number of things, but mainly collecting information on different topics or different areas that I'm interested in or that I would like to make videos on. So it's like a notebook, but I can do quite a lot. As you can see, I've just written this. You can get it from Telestrem. If you type in Screenflow, it's for screencasting, and screencasting is what I'm doing now. You can pretty much get as much usefulness from Screenflow as anyone would, but if you pay for the premium version, you also get to be able to do what I'm going to do now, which is use this as a presentation tool. So for example, if I click on here, so you can see the mouse, that's the presentation, so it becomes like a presentation. Okay, and I can go back to the top, and that's just my name there, and then I've got the things I'm going to talk about, and then I've got my website there. Okay, and the way I've done this is if you click here, you can actually choose that you want 1, 2, 3 pages, or you can just make it one continuous. So it's like creating slides as you would do with other presentation software. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be talking about mainly what I'm going to be doing in terms of repurposing my content, which is on my website. Okay, and that's the website directorfuma.com. So if I click on that, okay, it takes me to my website, and I'm still within the presentation. Okay, so I'm still within the presentation, and it's taken me to my website. And these are some of the blog posts which I've posted in recent days and weeks and even years. Okay, so what I intend to do with this content, and that's the very top of the page. Okay, what I intend to do with this is, for example, to take, say, this post here, say click on that, okay, and I'm going to optimize it first of all for search engine optimization, which makes it easier to find when you search for it using the search terms that I would have used in my search engine optimization SEO. Okay, so if I repurpose this, it means what I'm gonna do with it is make a video out of it, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be looking, for example, this one was about tomorrow belongs to those who create it, and I've got side headings, the future, the human mind, history, okay, a bit of politics, tomorrow, Zimpreneurs, and then I've got a video of Michio Kakuya at the bottom here, okay, which is explaining almost the things that I'm talking about. And then the Yoast plugin is the one I'm going to use for Google search. And by the way, you can see I've got a presentation tool here, okay, where I can show you. or highlight the pages that are, some of the content I want you to look at. Okay, so for example, I could point at that, and here you could choose what color pointer you wanted to use. I could change it to green. You can also change, I like to use the pink because it's more visual. Okay, you could change here how big you want the font to be. Okay, but when you do that, then it sort of makes the page too big. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back to how it was. So I'm gonna put it back to there. Okay, so basically I'm gonna start off with the about page, and on the about page the questions are more important than the answers. Question everything. Okay, this is where I talk about what I do. Okay, and some of the ebooks that I've written and are selling on Amazon, and so the purpose really was to just to give you an overview of how I'm going to repurpose my content. Okay, and by content I mean all of the blog posts which are here on the website. All of these blog posts. What is Impreneurs? That's a project I'm working on. That's a video I made yesterday with Simon, and that's a video I made with Elliot Faber, post-airway analysis. Okay, and there's many more over here. There's Steve Jobs 10 rules. Okay, so I'm gonna stop a video at this point because basically I've covered the few things I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to exit the presentation over here, as you can see with the pointer. Exit the presentation, and I'm back into Evernote. Okay, and so I'm gonna stop it here, and then I'll catch you from tomorrow onwards. I think tomorrow I'm going to start with the about page, which I'm going to repurpose into a YouTube video, then eventually turn that into a podcast. Okay, so I will see you in the next one.